Hey everybody, this is Eric Worre. Welcome to networkmarketingpro.com. Yesterday we talked about opting out of the system that wants to keep you in financial bondage. Opting out of these voluntary things that we do every day that allow us to put ourselves in a situation where we have less choices, where we have less options, where we have less freedom. Today I want to talk about what are the positive things you can do outside of opting out. What are you going to do with your money? What are you going to do with your resources in order to be able to create a future? Well, obviously one thing is to continue to build your network marketing business, continue to build your MLM business. But instead of going to every movie that's out there, instead of subscribing to every service online, instead of, what does society want you to do? They want you to buy a lottery ticket in hopes that you get lucky. So buy a lottery ticket. You can't win if you don't play. La, 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 la. They want you to do those types of things. Or they want you to buy more things. That's what they're advertising every single day. Buy more stuff. Now, or the latest and greatest. Your phone's not good enough anymore. You need a new phone. Your computer's not good enough anymore. You need a new computer. Or your house isn't good enough anymore. Your clothes aren't good enough anymore. Your makeup isn't good enough anymore. You got to buy more stuff, right? Now here's the question. How much after the initial thrill of getting the new stuff, once that's worn off, what is that new stuff doing for your future? Is it an investment in your future? Or is it a withdrawal from your future? That's the question. So some people will say, hey, you should put your money in the stock market. Do you really believe those clowns on Wall Street are going to do what's in your best interest? Please. It is one of the most corrupt organizations on planet Earth. And yet people continue to put their money in there because they're told that they're being treated well. Do a little research. You'll find out that you're not being treated well at all. Or put it in the bank. Should you put it in the bank? People talk about Ponzi schemes, and they actually have the gall to call network marketing a Ponzi scheme, which is the farthest thing from the truth. The biggest Ponzi scheme is the banking system. Do you know that every time you put $1 into the bank, that they can turn around and lend that same dollar out to 9 different people by law? They could take your $100 and loan it to 9 different people. What's a Ponzi scheme? A Ponzi scheme is where everybody asks for their money back and you can't give it to them. Well, that's what every bank in the world can't give you their money back because they've invested it all over the place, and a lot of times they've invested it poorly. That's why banks are going out of business. But it's the biggest joke in the world. But even if you did put it into a money market fund or something, you're going to earn 1% or less. 1% or less on your investment. So let's say you put $1,000 into the bank. At the end of the year, you're going to get $10. $10. Letting them loan your $1,000 to 9 different people. You're going to get $10. Now, that's what the system wants you to do. They want you to put it in the bank, put it in the stock market, buy more stuff, get more things, stay broke. Here's what network marketing suggests that you do, and what I suggest that you do. Take a little bit of extra money and invest it in you. Invest it in learning. Invest it in coaching. Invest it in events. Invest it in building skills. Let's say instead of putting $1,000 in the bank, getting $10 at the end of your year, or less, really. By the time they're done with fees, you probably won't even get $10. Take that same $1,000 and invest it in a course that will teach you a skill. Invest it on learning how to present, or invest it in learning how to close. Invest it in learning how to find more prospects to talk to. Invest it in some type of skill-based activity. You only get, what if you just learned a skill? Let's call it recruiting. You invested in recruiting. You're just going to put $1,000 and invest in recruiting versus $1,000 in the bank. Well, if you invested in recruiting, what if you were able to, over the course of the next year, recruit 1 more person per month because of your investment in that skill? What's your return on investment? Take a look at your particular company, your particular opportunity, and you'll get the answer to that. But it's huge, and that's just the immediate return, not counting the compounded return. You understand? Skills, learning, ability, talents, coaching, events, those are the things. They're going to pay you not only immediately, but long term. Stay away from the stuff. Stay away from the system. Invest in your MLM learning. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're investing your time today learning some things. That's our show for today. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional. You decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.